This is why you start investing now, even if you are broke. Look, you do not need any money from anybody to start investing. Look, I'm going to say this. You do not need any money from anybody to start investing. Here's why. Look, there's something called the law of compounding. The law of compounding says that whatever you do, no matter how small, accumulates. And then within a short period of time or over a long period of time, you begin to see results. Look, here is how I started investing in myself, in my future, even as I am broke. The first thing that you need to know as a young person, you need to decide what you want out of life. I meet a lot of people, okay, my friends, okay, I call them my friends at that time because I didn't know enough. Look, there's a difference between having someone as a friend and having someone as an acquaintance or someone you just speak to. And then when you learn to understand these differences, you will know what to prioritize in your life. The most important for everybody, okay, even you, including myself, is to know what you want out of life. When you ask yourself, what do I want out of life? Do I just want to be rich or successful? And if you say you want to be rich or successful, that's not a goal. You need to know exactly what you want. What amount of money do you want? That's called definiteness of purpose. Napoleon Hill, in his book Think and Grow Rich, said that you must really know exactly the amount of money, okay, the quantity of wealth that you want to amass for yourself, such that that is going to trigger you. And mind you, you must set a stretch target for anything that you want. But to get this thing, you must find a way to start from somewhere. That's how I'm going to share with you how to start investing even when you're broke. Look, from an early age, I learned to develop what they call character. And character is something that is forged in difficulty. It is forged when you're going through difficult moments in your life. It is forged when you're going through some severe form of hardship. It's not something that you are born with. It's not something that you say, oh, and that's why the people that are most deserving of wealth are people that have seen 99. They know what it means to suffer. They know what it means to eat without having enough. They know what it means to share a place to sleep. And these people are always rooting for them. And this is exactly what I did. First, I did not know at that time, okay, when I was still very young, I never knew that what I was doing was actually called investing. And mind you, as a little boy, I did not have any money. I had this curiosity, maybe it's from my father, because my father was a teacher. And so, for all the teachers out there, I'm rooting for you. If you are the son or daughter of a teacher, I'm rooting for you. Your parents are doing 100% of their work. So, from a very young age, the burning desire to read was inside of me. So, I read books, books on psychology, books on philosophy, books on health, wealth, finance, books on communication, a lot of books. And I'm telling you that what you consume, you become. So apart from reading books, I never knew that this was investing. So the first form of investing is self-education. You cannot defeat a man who spends his free time educating himself. Okay, a man who spends his free time educating himself cannot be defeated. So that is the first form of investing, even now that you're broke. You might say, this is not what I was expecting to hear. I was expecting you to say, oh, put $100 in this scheme, you get $2,000, or do this right now, you get the results tomorrow. No, there's no such thing as something for nothing. Nothing grows. Look, you don't plant a seed this morning and get the results in the evening. It's something as planting the seeds of self education. You reap the rewards eternally. You reap the rewards even up unto your future generation. This is a very, very first form of investing now, even if you are broke. Educate yourself, read these books. There are very many good books. Listen to good speakers. Listen to people that touch your brain, that try to rewire your brain to shift you from scarcity mindset to abundance. And then the second form of investing now that you're broke is to develop your social skills. Your social skills is the second most important thing that you need. Because what's the point of being social if what is inside your brain is all garbage? What is the point of speaking to many people, meeting influential people, if what comes out of your mouth is pure baggage? Look, you have to develop your social skills. And like I said, self education is very important. Then your social skills. Social skills includes the things that you talk, the people that you talk to, how you meet them, how you introduce yourself, how you carry yourself. And then the ultimate form of investing in yourself now that you are broke is to develop your confidence. Look, the first way to conquer your confidence, the first way to conquer your mind is to control your body. I'm telling it to you as a young man, wherever you are, the first way for you to build confidence, to develop character, is to conquer your body. How do you conquer your body? By putting it into very, very uncomfortable situations that will force you to learn, to grow, and to develop. Such as what? Fitness, such as what? Exercises, such as what? Joining a place where people are aspiring to be. Like I told you, you are the average of the 5 people that you meet. sit around, okay? And this is very important for anybody who wants to become successful. Invest now in these things that I've discussed with you, and you'll get there faster in life. I'll see you again.